Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. How we all doing? What you lot telling me, man? Listen, this is a bit of a special video. I don't really know what to call this one. I don't have a title as we speak, but maybe when I'm editing the video, I might come up with a name or yeah, a nice title. But anyway, let me sit down. Let me talk to you lot. Let me chat to you guys. Yo, what you telling me, man? You know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. Shout out to everybody tuning in as per usual. Shout out to everybody showing love and support. I appreciate you guys, man. Every single time it's road to 15K. Once again, if you want to support this channel, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. So shout out to everybody in here, man. And I've got to check if the mic is actually working, guys. I am so sorry. I've got to walk behind the camera. I've got to check if the mic is working. The mic is working, indeed. Let me check once again, just to make sure. There we go. Sorry, guys. Those are the things that happen when you when you film, and I can't be asked starting the video again. So hey, it just is what it is. Listen, I'm here, bro. I'm showing you guys the ins and outs, the behind the scenes, the everything. So yeah, listen, road to 15K. What are we on right now? 1 second. What are we on right now? We are on 14,347. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, man. It's road to 15K. I would like to hit it before the end of the year, but I doubt this will happen. So, you know, I'm setting myself a different target or a different deadline. And I'm aiming for the start of March, maybe, to, you know, hit 15K. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, this is a different video. This is a Christmas special. Let's just call it a Christmas special, shall we? And I was thinking, what can I come up with? It's Christmas. For those who celebrate it, of course. For those who are not, make sure you enjoy the time with your family, of course. And I was thinking, it's Christmas. We're talking about gifts. Everybody's receiving gifts. So I'm like, maybe the top 6 in the Premier League would want to receive some gifts as well. Maybe the top 6 in the Premier League want gifts too. Just like us, just like you, just like me. So I put together a top 6 wish list for Christmas. So let's go ahead and talk about it. And please, by all means, let me know if you agree or not. And this can be one gift or multiple gifts. So, you know, depending on the club. And starting with Liverpool, and I'm going to, you know, do it according to, you know, the place in the league, right? Or their place in the table, their position in the table. Starting with Liverpool, what would Liverpool want for Christmas? I thought about it and I was like, it's so obvious. Liverpool would love, and I mean would love, new contracts for Christmas. Yes, that is exactly what Liverpool want. They would love to have new contracts for Salah, for Van Dijk, and for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Those are the 3 things they would definitely want for Christmas. 3 new contracts. Now, I've sat here multiple times, and for those who follow me on TikTok, I've said it a million times as well. I am absolutely baffled that none of these guys have sat down. Maybe it has happened. We just don't know. I'm just, you know, I don't have any information, so I'm just saying it how I feel. I'm just giving my opinion. We've not even had a hint to the fact that, oh, maybe, you know, Salah sat down with Liverpool and they've talked about a new contract, or an offer's on the table. Van Dijk, oh, he's spoken to Liverpool, offers on the table. Trent spoke to Liverpool, offers on the table. So far, I've only read stuff about Van Dijk possibly extending. Salah, I've not really read much stuff about him possibly extending, and I don't really know if it's true or not. So again, this is just speculation here. So it's very surprising to me that there's been no conclusion. Remember, starting from January, all three of them can talk to whoever they want. Obviously, I've got my own opinion about these things. I think Trent will be the one to leave, and I think Van Dijk and Salah will probably stay for at least 2 more years. That's what I think. I think both of them will stay for 2 more years, and I think Trent will end up signing like a pre-contract or however you call these things, like a pre-agreement to join Real Madrid in the summer. Because I think Real Madrid are very, very busy trying to find that new right back for the next 10 years, or that new left back for that matter, the two new fullbacks for the next decade. And I think they've got those two fullbacks in Trent on the right side as a right back, and Alfonso Davies on the left as a left back. So I do think Trent is going to leave, and I do think Van Dijk and Salah will stay. So yeah, it's quite baffling to me, and it would really surprise me if none of them or both of them don't sign new contracts by the end of January. January, sorry, because it would really send out alarm bells, and the fans won't be happy. I'll tell you that for free. If Salah or Van Dijk or both of them don't sign new contracts by the end of January, yeah, there's going to be riots in Liverpool. Don't be surprised if you hear some stuff in the news. I'm not inciting violence, yeah, but I'm just saying. But I do think what Liverpool wants for Christmas are three new contracts. Moving on, let's look at the table. Who's next up in the Premier League table? Sorry, guys, I don't have it in my head right now, so I just have to look. Chelsea. Chelsea. What do Chelsea want for Christmas? Let me think about it. They've got the money. They've got money. They've got depth. They've got the players required to do what they want to do, which is, and I know they don't want to say it, but it is the case, to challenge for the league and to win the Conference League. So they've got the players, they've got the squads, they've got the depth, they've got the money, they've got the manager. I don't really think there's anything that Chelsea want, if I'm really honest with you. You know, Chelsea might be that happy kid that already has everything, that was born into a rich family, that gets stuff during the year, i.e., 2 years ago when they spent all of that cash in Jan. I think Chelsea's a happy kid. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea is like a happy kid right now. They don't really need much. They're happy with everything. Mum and dad already buy everything during the year. They get spoiled every now and then, so they don't have to wait for Christmas per se. So I think Chelsea are quite happy with what they have. So I don't think they need anything, if I'm honest. So Chelsea, congratulations. You don't need anything for Christmas. Moving on. Arsenal Football Club. Now, what would Arsenal want for Christmas? And with the recent injury that was announced yesterday of a certain Bukayo Saka, I can't help but think that Arsenal probably would want an understudy to Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side. That's what I think Arsenal want for Christmas. Listen, that right-hand side has been crying out, and I mean crying out for an understudy, because in my opinion, and listen, I'm a fan of Bukayo Saka. I'm a fan of the way he plays. I'm a fan of his style of play. I'm a fan of his IQ and his intelligence and his willingness to take stuff on, his willingness to take advice on, his willingness to learn and to improve. I'm a fan of that, because nowadays it's a skill, or these are things or attributes that you sadly don't see in players anymore. Players nowadays think they know it all. They don't have to learn anything anymore because of goals, because of assists. But Saka, you can tell he's somebody that takes on advice, whether it's from people around him, his teammates, his coach. So he takes on information and actually executes that information that he takes on, which is something that I really rate. And just as a player as well, I'd like him. So yeah, but I think with the recent injury yesterday that was announced by the club and by Arteta himself, it's something between, what was it, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, could be, it's between those type of weeks. I've even seen some people say 12 weeks. So the bottom line is, I don't think he'll be back before March, which is a big blow for Arsenal, you know? It's a huge blow for Arsenal to miss out on Bukayo Saka for so long. But at the same time, I do think Yes, of course, you can talk about the fixture congestion, sorry. You can talk about the amount of games that they're playing and all of that. But at the same time, as a manager, and this is where my next point comes in, Mikel Arteta had the ability or had the possibility to kind of protect Bukayo Saka, you know? Um, and I've seen something absolutely incredible. And I just want to bring that up quickly. Hold on. Where did I see this again? There we go. Bukayo Saka. All right, cool. This is all competitions, yeah, not just the Premier League. So all competitions in. You know what? Let's start from 2020, 2021, because that's what I really want to focus on. So 2020, 2021, Bukayo Saka played 46 games. 2021, 2022, Bukayo Saka played 43 games. 2022, 2023, Bukayo Saka played 48 games. 2023, 2024, Bukayo Saka played 47 games. And this season, 2024, 2025, Bukayo Saka, up until the injury, played 24 games. And he was on course to play the same amount of games, bro, as in 2022, 2023. Let me just calculate that quickly. Um, yeah, he was on course for another 40, 45 plus games played in one season, possibly 50. He could have cracked the 50 game mark this season because I believe Arsenal will go quite deep in the cup competitions as well. And if you add those games up, bro, do you know what I mean? Because last season Arsenal didn't make it past the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. So now, and I believe the Carabao Cup has now return fixtures. Is it from the semis? Or am I chatting rubbish? Let me check. Arsenal. So, Carabao Cup. Actually, let me go to the Carabao Cup. Sorry, guys, this is all live on air. I'm not going to cut this out because, quite frankly, we don't care. Right, Arsenal Newcastle. There you go. Two-legged tie. On the 7th of January, Arsenal play against Newcastle. And on the 4th of February, Arsenal play against Newcastle again, but this time away. So if Bukayo was fit, that's 2 games added. That's already, do you know what I mean? So he would have been on course for like a 50 game season, bro. On top of the 40 plus he played the 4 seasons prior. So that would have been crazy, bro. And then what? Barely any rest. And then next year, you got the season that starts early. And I don't think Arsenal are in the Club World Cup. He would have had a break for once. He would have had a break, but then he would have played another 40 plus games next season to then get ready for the World Cup, bro. That's killing the guy, bro. That's absolutely killing the guy. And I was watching my guy Liaz earlier. Big up Liaz each and every time. And he was comparing the amount of minutes that, young players played up until a certain age, which is like 24, I think, or 23, 24. Hazard was up there with like 23 or 24,000 minutes. Bukayo's already on like 22 or 23,000 minutes, if I'm not wrong. So he was on course, sorry, to break Hazard's record in terms of games played. And we seen what it did to Hazard later down the line in terms of his fitness, in terms of the injuries. He just couldn't cope anymore. So what? Now you're going to do the same to Bukayo. And this is me looking from a neutral standpoint. With everything that we keep complaining about, the games, too much, too many games, and you're going to run Bukayo to the ground. Bro, you've got to help the kid as well, man. Well, I say kid, he's a grown man now. You've got to help him, bro. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I say, not Bukayo. Mikel needs to take some sort of responsibility and accountability when it comes to this injury, because he was the same guy that said last season in a press conference, I believe, if you want to play for big clubs, you need to be able to play a lot of games in a season. I don't know if he actually said up to 70 but he said something along those lines. Do you know what I mean? And I think that was the wrong thing to say because, bro, now he's injured. The replacement that you got in the summer, Sterling, he's injured. So what do you do now? No, what do you do now? Rival fans, neutrals, we're looking at this and going, oh, this is great for us because we know that without Bukayo on that right-hand side, Arsenal won't probably be as dangerous as they usually are. So, now Mikel sat there with no sporting director. Who's he going to bring in the transfer window? Because a lot of my Arsenal friends have done content and they've said, we need to go into the market. We need to go into the market. Yeah, but Who's going to sanction these deals now? What, is Mikel going to do the scouting by himself? Good luck with that. Do you know what I mean? So I think what Arsenal want for Christmas, or what they would have wanted for Christmas, is an understudy to Bukayo Saka. Moving on, since we're talking about the big six, who's next up on the table? So we've done Liverpool, we've done Chelsea, we've done Arsenal, Manchester City. Oh my God. Woohoo! Manchester City. What would they want for Christmas? Ideally, they would probably want those 100. They would probably want those 115 charges cleared, which apparently has gone up to 130 now, which is crazy. But I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to go ahead and say Manchester City. And no, I'm not going to say Rodri, because I believe even with Rodri, there still would have been a tiny bit of struggle with the form that they're in right now. Because everybody's back now. Why they're still losing games? Anyway, so I'm not going to talk about the Chargers. I'm not going to say Rodri. I believe what Manchester City need is a fresh crop of players. They need a fresh crop of players, because these players, bro, apart from the new ones that came in last season and the season prior, some of them have been there for ages, bro. And sometimes, bro, these are just realities that I'm talking to you guys about. Bro, sometimes you're getting tired of set man being around you, bro. You need fresh new faces coming around. You know, fresh characters and fresh, what's it called? Behaviors. And do you know what I mean? You need something new every now and then, bro. Some of these brothers been playing with each other for 6-7 years, bro. And footballers already spend more time with each other than they spend with their family. So imagine having to play with the same brother for like 6-7 years, bro. Bro, sometimes I need I need somebody new next to me in the dressing room, bro. So I think Man City need a fresh crop of players, man. And I believe in the January transfer window, I think they'll go ham. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Man City's gonna go ham. We're gonna see at least 4 new faces at Man City. Don't be surprised if Man City go crazy in the January transfer window, because they will. So I believe that's what Man City need, because, boy, some of these players, bro, they're tired. De Bruyne, tired. Bernardo Silva, tired. Kyle Walker, tired. Who else? Gundogan, sorry, but tired. Uh, yeah, man, even somebody like Foden, even though he's still young, they need fresh new faces in the dressing room, because something needs to be freshened up. You get me? So, yeah, man, that's what I believe Manchester City need. Now, moving on. Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur. What would they want for Christmas? And I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. I think Tottenham need a new gaffer. I do think they need a new head coach, man, because Ange Postecoglou, to a certain extent, I rate his thing, but I don't think it's going to work out at Spurs. I think it may work out for somebody else, but not for him, you know. In the beginning, this whole mate stuff and the way he conducts interviews and press conferences, that was cool. It was funny. But when you're getting slapped 6-3 at home, yeah, and then he comes out and says some stuff in the press conferences and post-match interviews. As a Spurs fan, I can put myself in their shoes and go, yeah, that would annoy me. The same way the previous guy that was at Man United was giving press conferences and interviews and recycling the same thing. It really annoyed me. So I can understand what Spurs fans are going through when they're listening to him, and some of the stubbornness as well, in-game management, the tactical stubbornness. I can understand their frustration. And yeah, I did say I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs, if Daniel Levy pulls the plug at a certain point, because Spurs, bro, I don't know, man. Do you know what I mean? 4-3 win against Man United, then he comes out and says, "Are you not entertained?" And then you go on and lose 6-3 against Liverpool. Yeah, bruv. Yeah. Next up for them is Nottingham Forest away. Then they've got Wolves at home. New manager bounce. Then they've got Newcastle at home. Then they've got Tottenham. Then they've got Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Bro, it's not getting any better. Then mid-January they got the Arsenal derby, the North London derby. Like, bro, it is peak for them, man, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I think Tottenham Hotspur would want a new gaffer for Christmas. I'm not even gonna lie, people. I'm not even gonna lie. And to finish off, of course, we had to save the best for last. Uh, my beloved Manchester United. Manchester United. What would we want for Christmas? I think it's pretty obvious. We got the new gaffer in. That would be at the top of my wish list. Sorry, if the old gaffer was still here, but we've got a new gaffer in. So I would say the same thing as Man City, just in more quantity, new players. Manchester United need new players, bruv. I'm gonna do a special video where I'm gonna do a reloaded version of my keep or sell that I did with Joe Bayer. Shout out to Joe Bayer, my guy. When I went to Rio Ferdinand Studios, I'm gonna do a reloaded version of that, and I'm gonna release it on the 1st of January. So be on the lookout for that. So Manchester United need new players, man. New players in almost every position. I'm not going to get into specifics. I'll do that in the keep or sell reloaded version video. But Manchester United need new players, and in almost every position. I'm not going to give away too much, like I said, but it's pretty much in every single position that they need new players. There's only probably four. I would keep up to 5, 6 men in this squad. Six is even too much. 5 men that I would keep in the squad. The rest, I would ship them off, man. I'm not even gonna lie, because the mediocrity is too much. The constantly defending the same guys that keep underperforming is too much. Set man are being talked about. Oh, where would we be without X, Y, and Z? Well, 13th. That's where we are with those players. So imagine what we would be without those players doesn't matter, because with them we're having all of these bad performances. So without them, it doesn't really make any difference. So yeah, plain and simple, Manchester United need new players for Christmas. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below, man. What do you think? What are you getting for Christmas, or what did you get for Christmas? Let me know, man, because this is coming out on the 25th. So let me know what you got, man. Do you know what I mean? Let me know what you got. And this is actually going to be my final word. If you made it till the end of this video, go in the comment section and type in what you got for Christmas. That's it, man. Type in what you got for Christmas. Type in what you got for Christmas in the comment section below if you made it till the end of this video. If you didn't get anything, type in what you gave to someone or what you gifted to someone. It's always a nice touch as well. So yeah, man, listen, it's road to 15K. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, people. Take care. Have a great Christmas. If you're not celebrating Christmas, have a lovely time with your family. Maybe I should do it now because maybe I should do it now. Anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you for this amazing support throughout this year, 2024. I've been very irregular. I've been very bad with consistency on my channel. But you lot held me down, man. You still tuned in. You still watch the videos. I'm more regular now. I'm back to posting stuff more on a more consistent basis. So I appreciate every single one of you for watching, for commenting, for liking, for sharing, all of that stuff, man. You guys are absolute legends. You lot got me to 14K and it's on road to 15. So I appreciate you guys, man. You guys, it means a lot to me. You get me? So yeah, man, enjoy your time off, and take care. Enjoy the time with your family. Have the best food ever. And I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be Boxing Day is in 2 days. Oops, nope, that's not what I meant to press on. Boxing Day is in 2 days, so you'll get a fresh match reaction for Man City Everton. So I'll see you on the 26th. 3 match reactions on Thursday. City Everton, Wolves Man United, and Liverpool Leicester. So big up everyone. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Peace. Merry Christmas.